Yo guys, what's poppin'? It's your boy Corey here. Today, we're talking about blogs. How do huge companies use blogs to generate millions of dollars of revenue every single year? And how can a small dropshipper or brand like you do the same? Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Again, it's your boy Corey here. We're gonna hop right into my computer right here, and I'm gonna show you a small little idea of why we use blogs ourselves for our brands, why you should too, and then some good examples. So here we go. So essentially, if we take a look here, right away, we're gonna start it off with why blogs, and there's a few important things to remember here. Number one, you do not and should not be writing these blogs yourself. Especially if you sell, say if you're a male and you sell in a female niche or vice versa, you probably don't know all the small details that you should know when writing a blog. So your best bet, and what we do, is we hire a blog writer. It's not hard, it's not very expensive. You can resort to Fiverr, Upwork. We resorted to Fiverr and actually found someone very talented, but again, that's up to you. So number one, do not write these yourselves unless you are literally a hockey player and you sell hockey stuff, for example. Number two, this takes a long time to see results. Writing 2 to 3 blogs and just expecting the best is really, really naive. It's not gonna work, I promise you. If you're just thinking of doing 1 blog a week, you can do that, but as long as you do it for a whole year, then you'll be good. Don't just do it for 2 weeks and stop. That's really bad. Don't do that. And the most important part is customers reading your blog is literally, it's like a sales transaction. It's a sales interaction. They're interested in something. They're not reading for fun. No one likes reading. They're interested, they're doing something, they're doing it for a reason. So it's just way less businessy. So why wouldn't you want your business on more sales channels? If you're just on the Shopify store running Facebook ads, it's obviously a lot less likely to be profitable compared to if you have blogs, you're on Pinterest, you're on this and that, etc. If you're on Twitter too, our last video, boom, check that out. But 3 quick bullet points that I want to also cover is number one, it creates a professional community, because when people visit your blogs, you have to come off as an expert in your niche. If you're there and you seem kind of off, you're stating the basics, they're going to be turned off and leave and have no idea about you again. They don't really care too much. But when you come off as an expert and actually create informative stuff, you're going to be at the top of people's minds. So even if they don't buy through that blog right then and there, in the future, say you sell home decor stuff and then they remember the blog that you posted 2 months ago about home decor, you're at the top of their mind. Boom, they visit your website and buy. It's possible, it works, it's true, I promise. Two other really important ones is that it increases your SEO and brand awareness. Literally, anyone that reads or shares your blog or just looks at the pictures, they remember that somehow, and they all of a sudden have so much more potential to be your next customer. All you have to do now is figure out what to write about and how. And so we're gonna cover that with a few examples here. Like we said, you should really resort to Fiverr or Upwork for your blog writer. But again, it's up to you. Maybe you know someone yourself, or maybe you are a blog writer. Big bonus there. A few ideas that we definitely recommend. We found these on the internet and also thought of a few of them. Product demos, case studies, how-tos, top 5s, or topics revolving around life as it currently is are huge. Especially, I think, the how-tos and top 5s. So say, for example, let's go back to home decor. Say you sell home decor and you say, top 5 paintings we want on your walls now. In your home decor brand, people search that, they look at your pictures, look at your images. At the bottom of your blog, you have a call to action saying shop now. Boom, next thing you know, they're looking at shit on your site. They might buy, who knows? And there you go. Brand new customer that you can increase LTV on, etc., etc. They're part of your email list. The list goes on. Now let's hop in and look at some actual examples. So the first blog, this is a little biased, but the first blog we're starting with is Gymshark here. And I just found this example just straight off their blog page, how to start running, the best running tips for beginners. Boom, right away you're hooked. If you're a beginner, most people aren't experienced runners. Most people maybe go for a Sunday jog now and then. So when they see this and they see the best clothes for running or how to start running, the best running tips for beginners, boom, we're going to this one for sure. That's what I would read if I was a brand new runner for sure. Wouldn't you? I think you would. So right away, very personal. Passionate runner, 2 comments, which is pretty shocking, but passionate runner, I want to find out how to start running. Either way, the Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Running is designed to bring you the best running tips. Boom, 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 boom. You read all of this, you see their products every single time, you remember that logo for the future. What are the health benefits? They're just selling you on why you should start running. First of all, top 6 running tips for beginners, and then here's the tips. Number 1 is pace yourself, give your body time to recover, etc., etc. You read all that, you're feeling motivated, you're pumped to start running, but you realize that you have no shoes, and the only clothes you wear are like a ripped t-shirt and a pair of jeans. You can't run in those. So what you do is you keep scrolling down, all of a sudden you see their website link right here that you can shop from. But there should also be some kind of like call to action here where you can buy. Number 2, Skims. This is a shapewear / like lingerie brand or like loungewear brand by Kim K. This is a really, really good brand, and literally they do the same thing. Except their blogs aren't written, it's TV. Again, if you're in a lower budget, there's no way you're doing a whole TV blog like this, but there you go, Addison Rae for Skims. That's huge publicity. Don't even get me started with that. But that's video blogs right there. And if we want to take a quick look, there won't be any sound, but maybe there's text and it's not really a blog, but you get the point. It's literally just that right there is a sales interaction for a possible customer to be motivated to be just like Addison Rae, who's like some hot girl on TikTok. Boom, they're buying from your brand. Increase LTV, etc., etc. Last one here that I thought of was actually a home decor brand. They're called Joss & Main. They're pretty big, and this is Joss & Main / inspiration, so their blogs. Right here we go. This was what I was saying earlier about the whole top 10 thing. 8 wallpaper trends we want you to try out ASAP. And then there they go. These are all their products. I'm sure there's some kind of link here. There's the matte products. There has to be some kind of call to action at the end, just saying boom. Ready to bring it all into one? Boom, shop all wallpaper. Now you're looking at their stuff. Even if you abandon cart, you're still stuck in the flows and etc. Resorting back to the doc here, I just want to say one more thing about topics revolving around life as it currently is. This one's huge too. We've recently posted a few blogs about COVID and just like things that you can do at home during COVID, or how to say like you sell back to hockey, for example. Say you sell hockey stuff and the arenas are closed, for example. It's like how to do your own hockey drills at home, etc., etc. Those kind of things are huge. People are going to read them because it's now. It's with the now. It's with the present. No one wants to read things from the future, from the past. Sorry, only for like the future. What's going to benefit them now, not yesterday, but now. Okay, so now you know. I really hope you know. Blogs are clearly powerful. They clearly do something. They can clearly bring you in extra revenue. Why wouldn't you want that? If you have the budget, which I'm sure you do, you can find a blog writer for maybe $50 a blog, depends how much words you want. I recommend starting off. What we did is we used a little bit of like a test round, and so we hired three blog writers. They all wrote 3 blogs, and we said that's a test period, so it's kind of discounted from the usual rates. So they lowered their prices for us. They wrote us 3 blogs. They were pretty damn good. We used them all. We paid them all, and then we only kept one that was really good. And the other 2 just got kicked off, but that doesn't matter. So that's a huge model that I would recommend following. Just like, have it where it's a test at first, because your first blog writer probably won't be the best. Like, don't just like marry the first girl you date. Have a few selections, because eventually that blog writer is going to be a huge part of why your business does more revenue. And yeah, give this a try, guys. If you just post 2 blogs a week, every Monday and Friday, for example, consistently, this can be huge for you. Always promote, always have call to actions in your blog. Try it out, and as always, DM us any questions about this. If this like Google Doc I made wasn't very like huge, I just kind of typed it out before the video. But if you have DM us on Instagram, drop them here. And yeah, guys, apply this stuff and I hope you crush Q4. See you soon.